SABC News reporter Samkele Maseko now joins us for more. Samkele, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time. Do we know who filed the urgent application to halt the conference yesterday, and what was the exact bone of contention?
Well, Mkholi said that application by Jabulani Sithole of Ward 83 and not Ward 18 was struck off the roll, meaning that the urgency of it was struck off. The matter will still be heard in relation to the 19 quarantined votes of the Ekurhuleni Regional Conference, which translates to 5 branches. To the provincial conference, it is 14 delegates to this conference, but at this point in time, conference is proceeding. Delegates are going in the conference venue one by one, and they are going to nominate the positions of the officials of the province. Now, credentials were adopted at 6 o'clock this morning. They are now going to nominate those candidates who are going to vie for the position of chairperson, deputy chairperson, secretary, deputy secretary, and as well as the treasurer of the province. So they are going in one by one. Credentials were adopted at 5 in the morning. Lebogang Maile has met the threshold to contest. Panyaza Lesufi has met the threshold to contest as well. But we do anticipate that there may be surprises from the floor from those who did not meet branch nominations, who will be nominated from the floor. You can see that there is the man who's going to be contesting, Panyaza Lesufi. He is running away. I know him. He is running away from the interview, but I am going to grab him as he tries to run away further, but we are going to follow him. He is contesting the position of chairperson. Mr. Lesufi, he is trying to buy ANC regalia. Yesterday he didn't want to talk, but today we are going to force him to speak, as he always speaks as the MEC of Education, but never wants to speak on political issues. But today we are definitely going to grab him. He can have his time, buy his ANC regalia. Mr. Lesufi, how are you feeling? Credentials have been adopted.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Credentials have been adopted. You are going to nominate now.
Yeah. It's an important process. It's one of the important processes that you need to respect and accept. So we'll be fine. Don't worry. One day we'll all be fine.
Are you going to accept nomination?
I'll decide inside conference.
I saw you speaking. There's an issue particularly around your core. Who do you go with for the position of provincial treasurer? Are you going with Morekane, the MEC of Social Development, or Bandile Masugu, the former MEC?
I don't have a core. So you don't nominate as a core inside. You nominate as an individual to accept or not accept. So let's see inside.
Who is going to be the treasurer within your perspective of those whom you will be nominated along with?
I don't have a core. So I'm standing as Panyaza. I'll decide inside when I'm nominated. If I'm persuaded by delegates inside to say don't accept, I'll not accept. It must not be about individuals, it must not be about us, but about the ANC. It's very important. We've gone through a difficult period. No one can dispute the fact that the organization is going through difficulties. But if you are going to elevate individuals and elevate contestation about the policy position of the African National Congress, we lose a lot of things. As I'm speaking to you now, the cost of living is too high. As I'm speaking to you now, there's lawlessness. Somebody have lost life overnight because somebody who claimed to be a thug have taken somebody's life. We have to stop those things. As I'm speaking to you now, there might be people that are without electricity because of load shedding. There are young people that are unemployed. There's the issue of land. There's the issue of racists that believe that they can go to court and defend an apartheid flag. So there are many other issues that you need to attend. The issue of contestation is not like chiefs and pirates that are different teams. Myself and Comrade Lebogang, we are in the ANC. We are not outside the ANC. Whoever wins, it's fine. What is important, do we come out of this conference with a program of action that is tangible, that can be implemented by whoever leads the African National Congress. But if we want to elevate issues of contestation of individuals, don't count me. I don't claim to be the best to lead, but I can say Lebogang can lead as well because I've worked with him. But we are leading as a collective, all of us, and it's very, very important that we concentrate where we are needed. And where we are needed is at the center of service delivery. Where we are needed is those that don't have sewer services, those that don't have water, those that are in informal settlements, those that are going through pain of poverty. They are not here. The expectation is that we come here to serve them. But if you want to make this conference a meaningless conference, on the basis of personal interest and personal glory, we're not going to succeed. This thing is not about Panyaza. This thing is not about Lebogang. It's about our people. If we can't respect their voice, if we can't respect that they didn't go to voting in local government election because they feel our house is not in order, would have missed an opportunity.
Mr. Lesufi, this conference has not discussed any policy issues. It's a direct replica of the Eastern Cape Conference, a direct replica of the Ekurhuleni Regional Conference. It's a conference of elections. We've not gone to commissions. It's day 3, last day of conference, and only this morning at 6 in the morning you adopt credentials. What does that say about the state of your organization when it comes to the issue of your organizational structure and how you go about the issue of adopting credentials for a conference?
You'll be disappointed. Policy discussion don't take place only at conference. Each and every region, I can quote Sidibeng, they had policy discussions. Joburg had an RGC policy discussion. Tshwane had policy discussion. Conference is just consolidation.
There's one region you left out there, your home region, Ekurhuleni.
National publicized policy documents. We are going to policy conference. We still have time to discuss those things. So it will be wrong to judge this conference on the basis of lack of discussion. This is the last day. We're going to commissions now. After commissions will report, and after commissions report, we will chart our own. But we'll call a PGC as the ANC in this province to deal with all those issues that I've identified. We can't allow racists to think that they can come back this country and do wrong things. We can't allow racists to think that they can patrol our borders. We can allow racists who think that they can come here and defend an apartheid flag and we fold our arms. Reality is, if we can't intervene collectively as a united force as the ANC, will be people that are not recognized. People of Soweto marched about electricity. Did you see the ANC there? So people are not waiting for our squabbles. They'll proceed on their own issues, and if the ANC is missing in action, we will suffer. We must not miss in action. And I can tell you, all those policy discussion and policy positions, we will be in a position to discuss them and resolve on them.
You're speaking of conference as if you've already won.
One day we'll all be fine, my brother.